Guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do a Marvel team-up number 57 by Marvel Comics featuring Spider-Man and the Black Widow. This is a great comic, and not only it's because of a cool, fun story, but also these characters are who they are supposed to be. And what I mean with that is, I'm going to explain a little bit later, but now Marvel, anno 2021, and let's say the last 5 years, every female needs to be empowered, be strong, not weaker than man, even better than man. And in here they are, more themselves. And I'm going to show you what I mean with that. So first of all, let's dive into the story, and I'm going to explain a little bit what I mean a second ago. So we see here Spider-Man swinging through the streets, and then there's some kind of robbery. And he's going to help a jeweler because there's a jewel robbery going on, and there's a couple of henchmen. And what I really like is, that henchmen are still in costume. I remember that years ago when Spider-Man fought Dr. Octopus and other villains, they have all the, costumes and goggles and suits on that resembles the faction or the side that they are on, with the colors. You can say it's the same with Hydra, with the green and the yellow and etc. And with the AIM, with the yellow beehive suits. It's great. I don't know. I just love that stuff. And then out of nowhere, Spider-Man gets hit, and he is almost unconscious, and he is hit by the Silver Samurai. I must say, when I first saw this image years ago, I think this is great. It was fantastic. Silver Samurai is some kind of energy sword, and he's really strong. I love the design, with the Japanese flag on his chest, etc. Really cool. And he's about to kill Spider-Man. But skipping a few pages, then we see a mysterious person go into a barber, and she is looking for people, but those people are not there, and it reveals that it's Black Widow, and Black Widow is some infiltrating or looking into some kind of shield facility hidden on the ground under the barber, and everybody's gone, and she wants to seek them out. But then, because this is a couple of minutes ago before Spider-Man's get hit, she goes outside, and then she is seeing some kind of lightning flare, energy flare. And that's the part when Spider-Man is getting hit by the Silver Samurai. So she goes there, or flies in some kind of vehicle. And before, skipping a few pages again, she engages into the fight with the Silver Samurai. But Silver Samurai is, strong, fast, and he's not very easily bested. But she's a little bit, angry about the fact that somewhere in the Daredevil issue, she was controlled by a creature called Mandrill. He's being hypnotized, or she's been hypnotized, and she wants to find him. So she is yelling and shouting, "Hey, where's Mandrill? Give me his location." And Silver Samurai says, "No, I'm not going to do that." And so she composes herself and relies more on her speed and her agility and other tricks like her spider bite. So they're having a standoff, but Spider-Man is, getting to his senses again, attacks Silver Samurai. But then Silver Samurai is, cutting some kind of a beam into this compound here, or this building, and that a guy falls out, and Spider-Man saves him, which is cool. But then Spider-Man wants to go out again, helping, Black Widow, and then that guy says, "Hey, lots of ads, sorry." He says, "No, where are you going? You need to help me." I said, "What's going on?" Well, it seems that this building is, it has 4 pylons or some structure, and if one of them is damaged or broken or cut in this case, it could go topple. So the building is now already shaking, and then what Spider-Man is doing, he pulls some kind of beams against the pillar, and but the beam is too weak. And then that guy says, hey, listen, you need to have 30 beams onto that pole and wet them, otherwise the whole thing is crashing down. So that is what Spider-Man is doing, but he's getting attacked again by Silver Samurai. Black Widow realizes that, and she is gonna help Spider-Man while he is, try to, save the building, and she's gonna, how do you say, hold them off. What I'm trying to say with who these people, that they are exactly who these are, people should be, when it comes to character. Spider-Man is your average guy, right? He is just like us, but then with powers. He has a sense of responsibility, and he does everything he can to save people and whatnot. Although I don't know if this building is full of people or it's just a construction site or something, but he does everything he can to, save this building. And but Black Widow is getting her ass kicked, and I love the fact that she is more vulnerable here. Why? Because modern Marvel thinks that's a good idea, that every female is super overpowered, invincible, making quippy jokes, etc. None of that is here. You see here that is, although she is holding her own, she has standing no chance against Silver Samurai. You see her ripped clothes. She's backed into a corner while Spider-Man is just, hurrying up to save the building. So there's a sense of urgency in here, and I really like that. And also a sense of, that the female, and not even the male, is thinking, hey, can I beat this guy? Instead of, making jokes all the time while punching the bad guy. And I mean, look at the recent developments in Marvel Comics now. Captain Marvel is getting another power upgrade for the 20,000th time. Now she's going to be a Sorcerer Supreme or something, and fooling around with Doctor Strange. I don't know, man. It's crazy. This makes no sense at all. People think for Marvel nowadays that if you give people, women especially, or people of color, some kind of superpower that makes them interesting. It's not. It's these things that makes a character, showing courage, fighting the inevitable odds. Is that what you're saying? Or impossible odds, avoiding the inevitable, while, try to save people's lives. That is what superheroes should do, and that is what the characters shines, in my opinion. And even modern day Black Widow is now so overpowered that a guy, Taskmaster, who is basically a very cool villain and not weak at all, is scared of her because reasons. And I don't know, man. I don't know. It takes me just out of the whole comic. Why should I read a comic when the guy is scared of a woman the whole fucking time and he's running away? And then even Nick Fury, fake Nick Fury, by the way, the black one, not the real one, is mocking a super villain that is terrorizing a lot of people. He beat up or hold it his own against Daredevil and other superheroes, but he's scared because of Black Widow. Come on, Jesus Christ, fuck off. Sorry. So continuing the story, that was my rant, by the way. Skipping a few pages again. So the last couple of pages is that Spider-Man is done. He did it, but his web fluid is no more. And then he uses some kind of iron or lead beam to stagger Silver Samurai. I also like this bang sound and crack. And as you can see, Silver Samurai is not a weak soy boy. He is absolutely very strong. But even though Spider-Man is weakened because he pushes 30 beams onto a pillar, which is really tough for him to do. So he's basically very tired and has almost no energy anymore. It is a combined effort with Black Widow and Spider-Man to basically beat Silver Samurai. So that makes the villain strong, and the heroes need to team up That's why it's called a team up, to beat a very dangerous villain. And I really like that. I really like that, you know, there is, like I said, a sense of urgency, teamwork, vulnerability, cool character arc, and cool story, I mean. Yeah, it's a perfect comic, by the way, in my opinion, because it has everything that I look in a comic. Even though Black Widow is a very strong, cool character, she is being defeated on her own by the Silver Samurai, if not for Spider-Man. But the other way around also, because Black Widow saved Spider-Man, so they needed each other to bring this villain down. That's great. It's absolutely great. So I have nothing more to add. Guys, thank you for watching. I hope you liked this video. And I hope you want to, you know, give my video a thumbs up and share my video. Also subscribe if you haven't done that before. And hit the bell for notifications so you see future videos real soon. Thank you for watching. I see you next time. Have a great weekend.